Hey, I'm Keith Combs with Trophy Bass Guide Service. It's November the 2nd, and we just got done filming. We've been out here for about 5 hours today on Lake Amistad. It's been a real nice day. The conditions were calm winds, which is kind of unusual for Amistad, but it's been pretty fair here the last few weeks. Sunny. We just had a cold front pass through. The last 3 days it's been getting into the 40s and 50s at night, so the pattern's kind of changed. You know, we started with topwaters and some jerk baits and stuff, and we really had a slow morning. We changed locations a few times, but really the key deal today is we changed patterns. You know, we kind of put down the topwaters, and we picked up just a Texas rig. That's just a Texas rigged Senko or stick bait, and 3/8 ounce weight, and went flipping. You know, the creek that we ended up catching them best in is one that didn't have a lot of grass in it. It just had isolated, you know, wood cover, and a lot of times there was 2 or 3 fish holding on every laydown. You know, no great big ones today. You know, I think we had maybe a 4, maybe a couple of 4s, but a lot of good solid fish, 2.5, 3 pound fish. But it was a fun day, you know, and that pattern will probably hold up for a few more weeks, and those fish will probably start to want to get out a little bit deeper. But if you want to do some good fall or wintertime fishing, Amistad's in real good shape right now, and we'd love to have you down. Thanks a lot. We'll see you next time. Go. Getting bigger on us now. Kind of lean, real lean fish. But he was way up in that willow tree. Nice fish though. It's fun to catch when you get them way up in something like that. You don't know if you're going to get them out or not. Good solid 4-pound fish though. You know, I can't stress enough the importance of using a good heavy action rod when you're fishing like this. You know, these fish today, they're positioned in, we got kind of a bluebird, high pressure day, lots of sunshine, creating, you know, areas of shade in these big laydowns. And the fish, every one of them is just about positioned right in those little areas of shade. And those just happen to be usually in the thickest, gnarliest parts of the trees. You know, and that's where a good rod, like this is a power tackle, it's a 7'6" heavy action rod. I'm using 25-pound line, so, and I don't have no drag or anything. So when I hit a fish, what I'm wanting to do is slam that hook into him and reel as hard as I can, get his head coming up out of that tree. Because if he goes down, gets his head down around a limb, you know, you maybe got a 30% chance of getting him out of there. But if you'll get you a heavy action rod and really set the hook really as quick as you can, once you know the fish has hit it, you'll catch a lot more of those fish out of this real heavy cover. That's pretty cool. I seen him kind of cruising there, and he hit it one time, he come back and hit it again. A long striper. Not really what you'd expect back in a grass mat, but a lean one too. Wow, he's skinny. You know, it's really pretty uncommon. I've been seeing some striper though this week cruising around, you know, shallow water where we've been bass fishing. I don't really know. Usually this time of year, you know, you're gonna catch them out in kind of out in open water, chasing shad and stuff like that. I don't know what's up with that. You know, the lake's kind of dingy this year. I don't know if that's why they're not out there. But pretty cool when they smash your topwater like that. That one kind of hit right by the boat. Kind of shocked me this morning. And then flipped right back out there and got him again. been pretty slow this morning. But we just had a couple bites pretty quick, so the location this time of year is kind of everything. There's a lot of dead water on the lake. It looks good, but maybe not as good. So once you start catching a few fish, usually means there's a pretty good school of fish around the area, so that's a good sign. It took him 4 times to hit that bait before he finally took it. We've come across the Mexico side of the lake, and what we're doing is we're really just trying to cover water right now and maybe try to find a school of fish. This area of the lake generally, this is a backwater area, kind of usually has a school in it. But I'm just taking top water and a jerkbait and try to cover water pretty fast. The water temperature's cooled off. It's about 68 degrees this morning, so I'm looking for fish, that have kind of moved back in here or that live back in here that are getting active on some bait fish, and they should be biting on a morning like this. It's been kind of slow so far, but we're just going to cruise around this area. It's got a lot of, it's got a mixture of grass. It's got hydrilla, it's got pondweed, duckweed, a lot of submerged brush. So they're going to be back in here somewhere. We're just going to have to find where they're kind of at this morning, and I think we'll do real well. Same tree. That's how it is. It's been all morning, it's been slow, and then one out of this tree, 2 out of that tree. But that's how they'll be, on Amistad or just about any other lake in the fall. Nice, healthy fish. We're just fishing this little Texas rig Cinco type bait, green pumpkin. We caught some on watermelon red. I think mostly it's just about, they're in these in these shallow pieces of wood that are out here in 4 and 5 foot. They got a lot of little bait fish and stuff in them. They're holding pretty good. I mean, we've been in here for 15 minutes, I guess, and caught 5 or 6 already. So looking pretty good. Nice little fish. Well, just good fish. There's one on just about every piece of wood back in here.